Well,
too
let's
hot.
talk about this album that you released late last year. This is
Songs for
100%
you.
songs for you. It says it on the screen behind me. This is 100% you. And I love that you put so much of yourself from the very beginning to the very end in this album. And that must have
Thank
felt
you.
really nice when you released it. Especially a couple of days later,
Absolutely.
#1 on iTunes.
Oh my gosh, that was an amazing feeling. Well, this project especially was really important to me because it was my first project that I was releasing independently of a record label. I'd been signed to my last label since 2012. So basically for the entire time that I've been creating music as a solo artist. So it was a little, I wouldn't say scary, but it was definitely kind of uncharted territory to release a project without the support of that major label. And oh my gosh, I have cat hair all over, all over my shirt.
PJ.
Yeah, so that was just a little, I would say it was just a little intimidating, not necessarily scary, but I didn't know how it was gonna go. And I've been over the moon, like thrilled with how it's all panned out. I mean, just the response from my fans and from my peers and from the media to the project was really amazing. But also I think the big, I feel like I'm like in tune with what I need to be doing. Like just stuff makes a lot more sense. It doesn't feel like I'm forcing myself through my own career. It kind of just feels like I'm allowing it to happen and feeling really natural about the creative process, and that is so nice. Like it's so underrated how like to have freedom in your creative process can really affect your mental state or your well-being as a creative. Like I don't even think I realized while I was working on these albums or while I was signed to a major label how much that affected how I thought of myself, how I thought of my music, how I would compare myself to other artists. Like all of that stuff is just eliminated now, off the table.
And this is just amazing to hear this. And
Yeah,
you were so
nice.
chilled. Is this the house that you're in now? Is this the house you recorded it in?
Yes. I recorded songs for you downstairs.
Do you think Rise on another track?
I wouldn't say I wouldn't. I definitely prefer just the comfort and the ease and how natural it feels to just like be in my own space. So I prefer to record here, but I mean, if someone has like a spot that they're super comfortable in too, I'll try it. I'll jump in. I'll pop into someone else's studio, but yeah,
it's a very personal space when you're creating music though, or any type of art, which you're across all of it. It's got to feel nice when you have a man like Jay-Z who personally says, I love it, to that album. What opportunities does that create for you? Because now they are your management, Rock Nation?
Rock Nation is my management. Yes, they've been amazing. Just to be a part of that energy that they have there at that company is incredible. I feel so aligned with what I like to do and who I am as an artist. Like I always am just thinking about what's next. So yeah, it's been amazing to be able to work with Rock Nation and to even have that, like literally Jay-Z told me that he loved Songs for You, so that is always in my mind, and so did Rihanna, so both of them.
That's just whenever you're having those days where you need to just get back on track, you think of those moments.
Right. No, it's true, because a lot of times you think about, like, I think as an artist it's hard not to always compare yourself to other people and think, oh, I wish more people had heard this, or I wish this project was, I don't know, more successful, whatever that means. But for me, just to know that people that I really respect really both not only just listened to it, but enjoyed it, that means more to me than anything. That's crazy. That's such a great feeling.
Well, we all know you're a great musician, but also your love for art, and it's really nice to see your incredible clips.
Yeah.
I love watching video clips. When you're recording a song, are you almost picturing sometimes how it can look visually?
I don't think I do it typically while I'm recording it, but it's more so after I get something that I think is good, it kind of all starts to visualize. And it's interesting because I have visualized both the live performance and the music video and kind of how they intertwine and how they make sense in the overall kind of concept that I'm trying to portray. So it's really cool to have that extra element. I love the visual element and being able to be like, okay, how do we take this song and then take it up a notch? So,
yeah. Well, say for instance, Die a Little Bit in that video clip. Really cool.
Thank
You weren't
you.
the director. So how do you work with that director then, being a visual artist yourself?
Sarah, it was really cool. I love female directors because we were really able to connect, especially on trying to hit on the emotion of that video, because it's really kind of subtle, but it's important to the narrative. So having the director there, I felt like kind of, it just allows me to kind of nail down my vision. Like I always have a vision, I always have all these ideas, but it's somebody who can kind of just be like, okay, this is how we can execute it. This is how we can actually shoot it. This is what it would look like in the room. Or these are maybe the people that I can bring to the table that can help execute the vision, whether that be production design or, you know, whatever it is, choreography or things like that, coloring.
I won't ask you because it's a cruel question what your favorite is. So I'll tell you my favorite.
My favorite what?
Save Room for Us. Not only the song is great, but I can imagine when I'm walking out of isolation, I'll be doing those dance moves.
That's one of my favorites that I've done for this project. We really honed in on all the angles and the choreography, and yeah, I'm really glad you like that. That's one of my favorites too. I agree.
It's good. Oh, also, Stormy Weather was a moment. That was like a real powerful moment.
Well, I like that one gave me a chance to showcase kind of a different side of, especially my dance ability, because I've been trained since I was like 4 years old, and I don't necessarily showcase technique as much. And Stormy Weather, even though it's not super technical, still shows another side of my 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's always nice to show range. I love having range. I just love doing like all sorts of things. Like
and we can tell.
This, I want to do a little that.
We can all see that with all your work. It's time now to hear from your fans. We call it slide into our DMs because they have been sliding a lot today. We've got a lot of questions for you. So,
what do they want to know?
Oh, there's a lot of questions. They're actually, before I get to a specific question, a lot of questions about past now in terms of your new direction that you're going with your music. Or do you still like to highlight moments like that?
I love Britney Spears, so I'll never get over that moment. I can talk about it every time I do an interview because it was just like it's a career highlight for me. Collaborating with your childhood idol, like, it doesn't really get much better than that. So.
Has it like slowed down in time, that moment when you were working together?
Yeah, it doesn't feel 100% real, I'm not going to lie. It really doesn't.
Did you keep your cool, or were you a big fangirl?
I definitely kept my cool. I was just like, but on the inside, I was like,
I reckon you're lying. You would have been, I can see how excited you get. Okay.
I love her.
All right, let's get into it. This comes from Casey G. What stands out the most in your mind? Oh, no, that's what I just asked about Britney Spears. So I'm going to go on to...
Okay.
Casey G, what has been your favorite as in choreography?
Oh, that I've ever done is All Hands on Deck, which is a video I put out in 2016, but I will say that I think that is the most like signature dance moment that I've had, in terms of like if I go to a show, the people in the crowd know all the dance moves, or it's just something that I can always kind of go back to. Like, that was a really great moment, choreography wise. So
okay. This one comes from, I think it's Mila Blanco.
Okay.
Okay, she wants to know, I'm just filtering through these questions. There's so many right now. Okay.
It's okay. Take your
this
time.
one's better.
Drinking my wine.
Dance video.
Oh, I put out in
Normani.
2015. They corrected me. It was in 2015, not 2016.
See, the fans always know.
Sorry.
Okay, this question. It just says, I'm going to quote her. Dance video Normani? Question mark.
Ooh, that's for that. I think they are. I don't think the internet is ready to be broken.
I think the fans would like that. I know. I'll get past all the collaboration ones because people, obviously, fans love those. But one was,
and the answer to all the collaborations is I would love to collaborate with all of them, and I hope to in the future. So
ticked, including because like 20 years said Ariana.
Of course,
guys. Yeah,
they're so nice. My fans are the best, and also like beyond nice. They're like also crazy. Like they're rabid. They're like, what's next? Where's the content? Where's the videos?
Where's more stuff? All right, Tim Armick would like to know the artwork that you've been doing and selling. How much of that? Yes. How's it gone? Because I read when you posted, it was like 13,000 people it fed so far. How's it been going so far?
We've raised enough money to feed a small town, so that is really, 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 really incredible. It's awesome to be able to. I mean, I've never sold any of my art before, so to be able to, like my paintings, to do that for a good cause. All of the money was, given towards families who need food right now during the pandemic, so that felt awesome. That was just really cool.
It's a really special thing that you can do.
Yeah.
And it's great to see the reaction from all your fans. Okay, we've got 2 Chain James says, what has been your most enjoyable song to write on your last LP or album, and why?
Ooh, the most enjoyable to write? That was the most fun session on my last album that sticks out of my mind. I just remember like all my friends were in the room at the time. So it was kind of like one of those studio sessions that borderlines on a party. And those are fun because you get the energy of the people in the room and you kind of feed off of that, of your friends and stuff. And my drummer, my MD, was like adding sound effects by like a great collaborative. We made the beat that night. We did the whole thing that night. So that, and I think we stayed up till like 7 a.m. It was like an all-nighter kind of session. So I think that's my answer. That was the most fun.
Fans, great questions. Thank you so much. Just before we let you go, no one leaves happy hour without doing a quick little game with us.
Okay.
So, this is called Tinashe's Only. We would say it was launched his SpaceX. So we're going to pretend you're going out to space. You've got your own spaceship, and there's a limited supply of things you can take with us.
Okay.
These are your onlys.
Okay.
All right. If you could only take one album of music to listen to, what would it be?
Oh, that's hard. I'm gonna have to go with it's a cliche answer, but I always go with Velvet Rope. I think it's the best album. It's my favorite album of all time. Velvet Rope.
One device you can take with you.
But does my phone work? Does it work? Does it work?
It could be your phone, but do you want a laptop to make music? Do you want, I don't know, some headphones? What do you want? You want to say phone, don't you?
If I just have a headphone, I won't be able to send it via Wi-Fi. I need the computer to send the song.
Only one.
I'm gonna say okay, laptop.
Okay. Sounds good. Only a snack. What would it be?
Plain Ruffles. French fries.
I heard you throw like amazing taco nights.
French fries.
I heard your thing taco nights. So no tacos.
Word on the streets. I make legendary tacos.
Only one.
I'm a fan of blush.
Only one TV show that you can watch.
Oh. Dr. Phil?
Are you serious?
I love Dr. Phil.
How often are you eating fries with Dr. Phil at the same? No judgment. No judgment. And last but not least, only one person to cuddle.
One person to cuddle?
And it can't be Dr. Phil.
Gosh. Well, I don't have a boo, so there goes that. So, I mean, I guess my mom?
Nice. And I'll throw in for free PJ. PJ can come with you.
And PJ, definitely PJ.